Hey everybody, and welcome to Bern County. So in the last episode, we worked on this little neighborhood right here. We built the high school, added a couple commercial buildings, and then built this neighborhood and built a couple houses over here. Um, Off camera, I did fix a couple things. Apparently, they're not flooding. Anyways, I did add this wall here to keep these buildings from continuously flooding. I messed with this to try to prevent flooding here. I don't know why it says this is flooding. I don't even see any water, but I did fix some of that issue. Did I do anything else off camera? Just minor fixes like that, a couple adjustments. Oh, I did get the train issue fixed finally, and got the whole traffic jam issue that it was causing fixed. So in this episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back to the city. I've I know we've done, let's see, one episode. Um, well, this would be if I didn't forget to put my mic on for this, we wouldn't already be back to the city. That they would have been a couple episodes, but I do kind of want to work on this section, get this filled in along here. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to throw condos down in here. Um, I think that's probably the best bet we have. So we're going to go ahead and drag this road out. And like I said, this is going to be condos. We have to continue to make sure that touches. Work. We have to continue to help alleviate the worker shortage we have. As you can tell, 362 of 1100, 210 of 619. We have a bit of a worker shortage. Now, I will put a couple commercial buildings, I think, maybe along here too. That might end up happening just to kind of trickle in the idea of commercial and also residential. The plan is to basically fill from this road over to this bridge and this in here. And I might put a condo. I'm thinking about possibly putting a condo in this area just to finish that off because that looks kind of unfinished at the moment. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with some condos. Why is that saying it doesn't have an exit? It's not a one-way street. It's not a one-way street. Oh, it is. Oops. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. So, okay, so we got that. I could possibly run this. Do I want to run this street all the way through? You know what? Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and I will run that street all the way through. Just so that there's a little bit extra here, and I might just bring this down then, like so. This kind of be where this all terminates. Wonder if like that just a little bit. Yeah, we'll connect that back over. That way, that street with Fairview Street, Fairview Street, Fairview Street. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That way, that'll connect back in. And then we'll put condos in here. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and start finding our condos that we want to put in here right away. I don't think there'll be anything too crazy over here. As I say that, I'm looking at an extremely tall building. Because, okay, I do like this one. If I put that one, I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? So, let's put that one there, okay? So I feel like maybe that would be one that would want to go on. Would that look better on the water? Overlooking the water? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna put that one overlooking the water. And I think it has it has parking underneath, so We won't need to add a parking lot for that one, which is nice. Now here on these roads along these roads along. I mean these sections along this main road, we can put older looking buildings, thankfully, since this would be like the downtown. It would just be an extension of that. Like the newer stuff, I want to put back in here, where it's simulating growth. And of course, you know, over time cities change and things are rebuilt. But along here, I can put the older style buildings, which is going to make this a really nice little neighborhood, I think. Let's see. What do we got? That's an older looking building that I could use. Could throw this here. That's kind of a nice building. I'd throw that there in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks nice there along, and then coming into town, you're right around along that track. That'll work. We'll throw that one there. Trying to see what we all have. It's a nice little condo that I think you might see along the water here. It's not too tall, so we'll go ahead and throw that there. Get that there. I'm just kind of picking and choosing as we go through. Maybe a taller condo here. I think we already used this one. We haven't used this one. So we'll put that there in the... Ooh. Yeah, that'll look nice. I like that. You got this nice little view. Balconies can... If you're facing this way, you got a view of the river. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw that one there. This is a nice condo. Oh yeah, that is definitely a nice condo. That's more modern. We'll throw that there. Like this would obviously be like a section of town, like I said, back in here, that was redone over time. People started seeing the more value in the area, and these modern condos kind of popped up. That's gonna be too tall. These little condos I'll probably end up putting somewhere. Ocean Apartments. Could throw this here. I don't know, that kind of looks off though. What do we got? I mean, that's a nice little... Oh, okay. I don't know why it's got green stuff around it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that there behind the school. I think that would be probably something you'd definitely see, is just a building throwing there. Okay, what else we got? That's too tall for the area. We already used that building. Probably should try to find another old style building to throw over here. Though I do like this. I do actually like this. So throw that one there. It's right along, I know it's right along the railroad tracks, but it's kind of a more high-end building too, but it'll be alright. And then we'll grab some of these smaller little condos, I think. We'll probably place a couple of these next to each other. Yeah, I think that looks nice. A nice little condo block coming into the city. So you got these back, they overlook that, and then that overlooks the street. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Find something to throw in here. Maybe this nice little... Oh, wait. This rounded one is a little too big. This one will work. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. It's just going to be, like I said, I think this is not... It's not, like, too compact or anything through here, which is nice. And I accidentally selected that. Though, maybe I don't want these repeating buildings here. What if I go with something, just a generic blocky building? It's got 28 households. That's something I think you would see, especially here along these railroad tracks, is it would be something, you know, like this. Nothing fancy, just some buildings just for housing. This would be obviously, people that are a little bit, um, I guess, lower class, not like low class. Grab the wrong tree. Let's just grab you. And I'm gonna throw in some trees in here just to make this area pop a little bit. Throw some back here behind the college. Give the river and the people a little bit of something to view, I guess. And then we just need that one building to occupy this section, I think. Is that too big? No, that I think will work. And then we'll go ahead and we'll grab this littler building, throw that there, and that'll complete. I don't know, does that look modern though? No, that's not. So that'll complete this little section of town. We'll go ahead and let everybody move in. So that completes basically all of downtown. Um, like this section on this side of the tracks, downtown is done with all these. We need water. Yes, you do need water, so we'll give you that. I think that looks nice. It's a little bit more compact than over here, but that's all right. What I'll do to kind of alleviate that is I'll move some of these buildings over, like so, and then we'll put some trees to fill in that gap. That way it's not as compact there. In this area, you would expect to see more compactness because of it being a tight square. And here, it's basically, they would try to get as many buildings in there as possible in these lower class buildings. This is a newer, I do like this newer condo that's there. So that'll be that section. We're up over 13,000 people now in the city, which is nice. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and pause it, and we'll start working in this section. So these buildings won't be anything too tall or anything. Probably want to find some commercial and throw in here. I'm going to throw in a few commercial buildings mixed in with residential along this main road. So there we go. I'm just going to grab some commercial buildings that you would typically see in an area like this. Just these little shops, nothing too fancy, just some little shops with some stuff, some restaurants and stuff. And then go ahead and go back to the residential, and we'll throw in some buildings that you would typically, that kind of, yeah, that match the aesthetic of the area. So stuff like that. These lower end buildings, these obviously are going to be the lower ones because, well, you're not really in the downtown anymore. It's downtown, but it's on the outskirts where you don't get these taller buildings anymore. Maybe one or two. I might do one or two taller ones. Just like something like that. I mean, it's not really tall, but throwing one of those there. And then over here, see what we can put in here. Okay, yeah, I do like that building. I think that looks really nice there. It's a little bit taller than the surrounding buildings, which I think adds a little bit of height variation, which is the height variation isn't a bad thing, obviously. That's a little bit too tall for the area. That's just too long because of the railroad tracks. Otherwise, that would have been a nice building. That's a little bit too long. Too long. Not too tall. Yeah, that's too tall for this area. I like the building, it's just it's not gonna work because it's a little bit too tall for what we want here. I don't know, would that be... Would you consider that too tall for this area? Yeah, you know what, that would be something I think that you would actually more or less see like over here. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in that building here maybe. It's just, I know it's taller than the surrounding area buildings, but you'd see something, you know, you would expect to see a little variation like that. That's nothing out of this world too much there, I don't think. I think that'll fit in nicely. And then that leaves us room to put a bigger building down here. Nice brick building, so there we go. We'll let that run. Let the people come in and occupy these buildings. I think this is starting to look pretty nice. There is one thing I will have to do though, is now that we messed with this, let's see, back to there, back to there for turning. You turn or go straight. This is turn, go straight, turn. There we go. That way. And then we do need to do the same thing here. Make sure that they are turning into the correct lane that they're going to turn. Alright. So that should work there. This downtown's really starting to take shape. Now that we kind of finished off this section here. We got the new condos. How many people? So that's only 12 households in that building, really. 53, 69, 45, 80. Yeah, I like those bigger buildings that give you more households, for sure. Because, like, we got that worker shortage going on. I don't know if I should try to sneak in some buildings here. Like, across from here. I mean, I think it'd be totally plausible to get a couple buildings over here. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here about getting a couple residential buildings here on this corner. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Obviously, I'm just going to... And these will be more compact, only 3 households. Well, you know, every household counts. So there's that. You throw that in there like that. Obviously, with this steep ravine here. Well, that actually doesn't look too bad. So how many households are in this building? 9. Okay. So yeah, we'll just kind of put a couple more. Let's go to commercial quick. I want to throw down a few commercial buildings in here if it'll let me. And it's gonna, so that's good. They're gotta be what? All by 2s. So we'll see what we have in that. And we'll throw down some buildings in these areas that should look okay. So I guess that'll be the commercial buildings. Unless I want to sneak in another one. Which I guess I will. I'll sneak in one more commercial building. I don't want to do too much. Too slope, too steep. I don't want to do too much commercial, obviously. But we will do some. Sneak in those little buildings. Not sure how many people live in there. One household each. So those kind of suck as buildings, but it is what it is. Sneak in one there, I guess. It's not too modern for the area, is it? That might be too modern. Let's do a 3 and see what it gives us. That is a little too tall for this side. If it was on the other side, it might work. We don't have much of an option, do we, in 2x3s? So let's do 2x2s. Don't have much of an option here either, do we? Alright, we're just gonna go back to the all, and I'm gonna individually go through here and see what we get. You know what? That works. We'll go with that. So that basically finishes off this section of the city. You got this now, you come in. So you come in, drive through all these houses, and come across the bridge, and that's when you hit the houses. Or the more downtown area. See if I can sneak in some other things down here. Just as you cross this river, I feel like, or this, it's not a river, drainage overflow thing. Not really sure what to call it. Oh, it's too long. See, I wish these buildings weren't long. I wish they were wide. If they were wide, I could make this work. Oops. And there I did a no-no. And I deleted the path. So this might actually not work. Because now I gotta go back in here and I have to get the path back. And that is a true path, I think. Back. Alright. Alright, well, after, I guess that side just won't get any, whatchamahickeys buildings. We'll stop the buildings here between this bridge and that. Though I am curious, would it allow me to, I don't think this will work. Oh, wow. Never mind. That is really steep, but it connects, so. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Bern County. We added some more condos. Kind of started this last little stretch of downtown. Finishing off this will all, basically, this entire line will look like this. Though, I did realize something. Well, no, the fire department is here. Never mind. I was going to say, we don't have a fire department over here, but we do. So, anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bern County, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.